Good morning. So, we're just leaving our Airbnb in a place called Alston and we're heading up to Northumberland, which is the most northern point in England, and it's the place where the Vikings first landed way back in the day. So we're heading up there today and hopefully we'll show you the best things to see up in Northumberland.
So our trip up north started how most of our trips do, with breakfast and strong coffee. We used Airbnb for the first time and spent the night in a 500-year-old cottage in a sleepy town called Alston. We made a fire and had a lovely, cosy evening. I could very much recommend.
You'll have seen me just locking up, struggling to lock up. Yeah, maybe I need some help. I'm actually about to leave a really lovely review. We don't really use Airbnb. It was a lovely place to stay. Sorry, I'm out of breath because this is a really steep hill. So yeah, we're about to hop into the car and head to a place called Blanchland, where there's supposed to be an incredible pub called the Crewe Arms, and then from there we're heading up into Northumberland to the coast, to a place called Alnwick and Hadrian's Wall as well. I've actually just looked up where Hadrian's Wall is from where we are, and it's about an hour away, and I want to go to Blanchland, and that's an hour in the other direction. So I'm going to recommend Hadrian's Wall because I think it's definitely worth seeing. And the next time we come up here, I would love to see it, but on this time, because we're heading to the coast and Blanchland is in the direction of the coast, whereas Hadrian's Wall is up in the opposite direction, I'm going to choose Blanchland and then head to Alnwick. So yeah, but I'm going to include it on this list of things to see because I think you have to see Hadrian's Wall at some point. Yeah. Oh. Ow! Nibbling! Ow! You're so cute! You're so cute! Where is he? So we're just driving out now on the moors. We've just seen a sign for County Durham, and I just thought I'd say that the moorland between Alston and Blanchland, which is where we're going, is absolutely crazy. It sort of reminds me of Iceland, like the pictures of Iceland, where it's completely rugged, like that sort of moss, and then this sort of landscape. There's like tiny bits of heather and moss. Sort of looks like hay, but I know it's not hay. But yeah, and then you'll see like the odd little cabin out in the middle of nowhere. I think it's beautiful landscape, but you probably need a car that's got some go because it's quite difficult driving. So we've now arrived in the town of Blanchland and I'm heading to this Crewe Arms that everybody has recommended, so let's see. I hope they do coffee and cake. If not, I'm sure there'll be something on the menu that takes our fancy. The Crewe Arms, and they do cracking cakes and hot brews supposedly. Well, I've just read it on there. So let's see.
The Crewe Arms is a hotel set in a 12th century priory You'll find history everywhere, in its oil paintings and in its huge ironwork fireplaces. We found the crypt, which is a medieval chamber, and it served deliciously strong coffee.
Not Alnwick, Alnwick Treehouse now, and we've booked a table, and it's supposed to be sort of like really quirky inside, fairy tale like they say, so I'm excited to try it. I've just taken a seat at the Treehouse restaurant here, and it looks amazing. If you get a seat by the window, I don't know if you can hear me because of the really loud music. If you get a seat by the window, the views are incredible. They're just rolling countryside, and the interior in here is just absolutely adorable. If you're ever in Northumberland, pop into Alnwick Treehouse, and they have this beautiful restaurant here. I'll let you know how the food is. So, our food just arrived. I went for the mussels and chips. I know you can't smell it, but it smells amazing. And then the burger here.
The North Shields mussels were freshly caught, cooked in an Alnwick, cooked in an Alnwick pale ale with garlic cream and crusty bread. The burger came on a toasted pretzel bun with smoked bacon, cheddar, and a tangy chili mayo. I can definitely recommend.
If you're not scared of heights, you can come on this. Oh, no, don't you, not two people. No. About 10 minutes from Alnwick, you'll find a beautiful town called Almouth, and it has one of the most gorgeous beaches up here in Northumberland. It is literally white sand, crystal clear. It's absolutely stunning, and it's about 4:30, so the sun's setting, and there's people with their little kids building sandcastles. There's people walking their dogs, eating ice cream even though it's blooming freezing. It's just a classic British beach situation, and I think it's definitely a place that you have to visit if you're up in Northumberland. In Almouth town, there's a place called the Red Lion, but we couldn't get into it, it was fully booked. The only place that was available was a place called, oh god, I can't remember, but it's meant to be one of the oldest pubs in the whole of the northeast, and it's haunted, so I wasn't about to pay to stay there. It's only £54 a night though. We had a walk on the beach, and then we've come into this town, or village rather, and there's a whole load of nice little pubs where you can stop for a drink or something to eat, and the views as well are amazing. So even though it's like a sleepy little village, I would definitely recommend Almouth if you're up in this part of Northumberland. Yep, not about to stay here. On the Northumberland road trip is a place called Hadrian's Wall, mentioned it earlier in the vlog, but we didn't have time to go. So now we're making sure that where we're staying tonight, we've got time to go. We're staying about 10 minutes from Hadrian's Wall. And so I think we're gonna get there about sunset.
Hadrian's Wall started life in 122 AD, and it stretches 73 miles from coast to coast, built to guard the northwest frontier of the Roman Empire. We finished the evening at a very cosy, lovely restaurant which served pasta as a starter and pizza as a main. Well, why not? So in our cottage, we've got a fire. So I'm just gonna get some coal out of this spider den. Oh, will you do it? No, really. There's spiders.
Tammy, what's that on your head?
Ben, stop, please. That's not funny. So, we found it. This is the Lord Crewe Arms. And it says they have cracking cakes and scones and hot brews. Perfect. Was that a bit lame? Was that a bit lame?
That's really...
Okay, I'll do it again. So we found the Lord Crewe Arms. And they're meant to do really nice... Oh, you can't really hear me because like a damn car. No! Oh!
Oh, Sam, you made me drop the camera.
There goes a sign.